Hey, how's it going? This is the first episode of my new series, Jonah Tries Cool Camera Shots, where I try cool camera shots. This episode, we're going to be trying to do the through the floor thing. You know, it's been used everywhere. I don't know, like Apple used it. That's a thing. So we're going to be trying that out without tutorials, without anything, just me messing around with my camera in Final Cut Pro. So, let's go do that. Alright, so the first way we're going to try this is actually moving the camera above the floor level. So I'm here on my staircase, there's a room over there, and then, so I'm going to be able to, taking my camera, start here, you can see the room, go up, then we have this nice gray wall that I can then mask out later for the next shot, and then next, I'll go upstairs and do a similar thing, probably from that top stair, and then pop out in the floor. We'll try to edit that together. Alright, so now we have our shots, let's hop into Final Cut. What I'm doing here is I'm just, cropping the videos down, trying to match up where I want them to transition. Then I'm going to overlap the parts that I do want to actually, overlap. And then I'm going to start masking out the parts that I didn't want. So that's the parts of the wall. I'm going to be getting rid of that so that way I can then overlap it better. What I'm doing here is I'm basically just keyframing the two videos down so that way they move next to each other and kind of on top of each other. So this is one of them, this is the other one. They move like this, transitioning between the two. So once I'm done kind of perfecting that, the first attempt is done. And honestly, it came out really well for a first attempt. The only thing that looks a little weird is that, the floor is like razor thin since you pass through it and there's like nothing there. But we can try to fix that by adding something in, and this is where usually they'd have some sort of weird floor beam kind of deal. I don't have a photo like that, so I just hopped on the internet and grabbed a random floorboard picture. Looks kind of bad, I'll color it in a bit, but basically I'm just going to redo what I did before where I'm masking it, cutting it out, and then putting it on top of the other one, except this time I'm going to leave a little bit of a gap in between the two, and that gap is going to be where I then keyframe in a floorboard. That one is looking like this. And honestly, if I had a better image for the floor, it'd look really good, I feel like. But now what we're gonna do, go outside and we're gonna make it look like, without having a thing to go behind, no wall or anything, we're gonna make it look like the camera goes into the ground and then pops out in this room, in my living room. So let's go do that. Alright, now that we have the photos from outside and inside, let's put them into Final Cut Pro and mess around editing them. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to keyframe them on top of each other so then they move, there's still space. More like the second one though, where we leave room for something we want to put in. And one of the things that I was doing while I was filming this was I was trying to keep the speed kind of going the same when I was going down, and that's helpful because then we can kind of just crop it so it looks like it's one continuous movement, which was hard honestly because towards the ground I would be scared. I'm like, I'm gonna hit it. Anyway, once we keyframe them on top of each other, I just took a random photo of dirt from the internet, super low quality, but ignore that. Stuck that dirt there, and it actually worked. I mean, look at this. It looks like it could be real if there was a better dirt photo. Alright, so now that we're done editing that, let's take a look at them. You can see the first one, it came out well. For a first shot, pretty good, except that it was like the razor thin floor thing. So, we made the second one. That one has the wood, bad wood photo, pretty good edit. Then we did the third one going into straight solid ground. That one came out well, except for, again, the low quality dirt. My main takeaway from this is, if you're going to be doing this, probably take some time and either take or find a really good photo of whatever that in-between thing you're going to do, or kind of just make it black or gray or something like that, because otherwise it'll look kind of weird like my wood video thing, which wasn't great. Anyway, I'd call this one a success. I mean, We got it to work. We got it to look pretty good. It was good. So thanks for watching. Subscribe, bells, comments, likes, do all that. Also, next episode of this, coming whenever, we're going to be going through a window. In the window one, we're going to be trying it, going like just kind of cutting from one side of the window, doing the other side, going through like, and then rolling the window down as we go. We'll figure it out. It'll be fun. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.